We look horrible.
Take one.
Hi, I'm Viv.
I'm Lex, and we're weighing in. Alright guys, welcome back to our channel. This week, I tried CrossFit. I actually went and lifted things and squatted and threw things at the wall, and it was eventful. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, my CrossFit experience, and you're going to look at some fantastic footage of me doing all of that CrossFit. So Vivian is kind of the one who pulled me into her gym because she's been doing CrossFit for a while, so I'll let her explain kind of about her gym and how you bring a guest and stuff.
The gym I go to allows you to bring a friend for like the first 3 classes so you can get a feel for it and get to know what's going on, and those are free. CrossFit is a very specific workout for a certain type of person. And it's not for everybody. So it's one of those things where it's good that they let you try it
the
first.
HIIT type of workout, I think, like the high intensity interval training where you go hard and then you rest and then you go hard and then you rest. So if you love high intensity interval training, CrossFit would be a great fit, I think.
Yeah, it packs a lot of a punch in like usually a short amount of time depending on what the workout of the day is.
So like Viv said, I joined 3 sessions. First one I joined was, I guess, like a typical CrossFit session. The second one
we have the review from that.
Right.
Right after.
So we're back from CrossFit.
We literally just walked in the door.
I guess that is close enough, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, so back from my first CrossFit experience. Viv's been there like a billion times. But my arms and legs are noodles. They feel all weird and I can't walk right. Even though I didn't do like that strenuous of an exercise, I don't feel like I'm like dead.
Our WOD for the day was building front rack front squats. The second part of the workout was a round for time, so that means you do it and then you look at the clock when you're done, and it was only 3 rounds. It was 10 power cleans, or
whatever
look up the words.
Catch it is.
And
do
then
a squat.
Yeah.
You come up and squat.
But it's not a big squat. It's just to get under the bar. And then followed by 25 push-ups. But
I didn't do that. I did 10 of the catchy the bar thing, and I just had a plain bar, so it was 15 pounds the bar.
Yep.
And then I did 10 negative push-ups, which isn't a real push-up. It's like I was still on my toes, but I was lowering myself as slowly as I could and then peeling myself off the ground. So I wasn't actually like doing a full extended push-up.
Yeah.
And I did 10 of those plus the 10 clean things.
And I had to scale my workout too because, I mean, my arms gave out part of the way through. I did 20 push-ups on the first one, but I was already I did what you did, the negatives.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the workout, I did 15 push-ups, and some of it I had to go to my knees to do them because my arms were noodles.
My arms were pretty much gone by the end, and I was doing negatives the whole time because I'm weakling and I can't do a regular push-up or a lady push-up. So that was my CrossFit experience. It wasn't so bad, but I am sore, but I'm not like dying or dead, and I didn't like have too much trouble. Oh, at the beginning of the workout though, after we ran a lap around the building, something caught in my throat, and I was like trying not to cough because I didn't want everybody in there to think I had COVID, but I had like a tickle. And I was like waiting for her to stop talking so I could get my water, but I was like, I don't want to just like be the only one who's walking to get my water.
Oh, you can walk and get your water.
So I was like waiting. I was like waiting for her to finish teaching, like,
oh my God,
like trying to stifle my cough every time she said go. I was like, so I could cover it, and then I fixed it. So the second one was kind of a rest day session.
Yeah,
almost.
she came on a Wednesday, and sometimes.
But it wasn't a bad thing because I was sore still from the first one. So I haven't done like super high intensity training in a while, so I was very sore. So, and it took me like 3 days to finally like not be sore. So it wasn't a bad thing that one wasn't as bad. And then the third one I think was the most intense one that I joined. And it was a typical CrossFit session, I think, that Viv would normally see. So I got, all 3 kind of like in between. Yeah. So I didn't get a crazy one though. And I did that on purpose. So Viv says on Saturday, normally the workout is super intense because at her gym it depends on which coach makes the schedule for the day, makes the WOD for the day. So I didn't go on the crazy intense days on Saturday because I was like, I don't think that I am ready for that yet. So, right, I'm a sissy, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try 3 regular weekdays and we're gonna leave Saturday out.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes those weekdays hit hard. It just depends on the day. And that's one cool thing I like about CrossFit is the variety. Like, you are going to have a different workout every single day, and it's usually programmed specifically by the coach of that gym. So it varies from gym to gym and coach to coach quite a bit. But there are some standard workouts that are the same across the board for all CrossFit classes, which is how athletes kind of gauge their fitness against one another. And also where CrossFit Games comes from, there's a whole and
it also helps
competition.
Keep you familiar. Like, so when the coach is just like, we're doing this move today, you already know how to do it. So you know what I mean? Like, you can go right into it. You don't have to get explained a new workout every time. They just kind of recycle the same moves, I think. But the cool thing is that they will also let you scale the workout. So obviously I'm not like super in shape. So when I go, they're like, okay, you can use a lower amount of weight than would be like recommended for a CrossFit person who's a regular. And so I used like lighter weights and I would scale different workouts. And you'll see that in some of the videos, and we can kind of explain like what I'm doing versus what like Viv and them are doing. Okay, so here we got a side by side for you so you can see the exact same move happening. So I start on the rings and Viv starts on the rope, which are actually both scaled in difference to a pull-up, like a proper pull-up. So she's doing the like medium scale, going up and down the rope like that, and me on the rings is a lot easier to pull myself up with.
And then for burpees right here, notice I'm going all the way to the floor. I kind of do the worm to get down because I'm not that great at push-ups yet, but Alexis was just doing a jump back and forth. And then the scale on the wall balls that we're doing, where we're throwing those weighted balls to a point, I have the 10-pound ball and she has the 4-pound ball. So that would be the scale for those. I've never even done a workout as prescribed. That's what they say. Like, if they write a workout on the board, they'll show you the number of reps. They'll tell you the recommended weight for a male and a female. And I have never done a single workout, unless it was like a rest day. I've never done a single workout where it was as prescribed, which we call RX, because like prescription. Right. So if you ever hear somebody say I did an RX for CrossFit, that's what that means. But no, I've never even done that. So it's something that it's for athletes, even though I've been doing it a while. It's programmed for people who've been athletic their whole life. So you kind of have to be willing to let go of your pride a little bit and do what's good for your body.
I'm really good at letting go of my pride.
I'm not.
I'm not competitive at all. So like if I know I can't do it, I'm going to scale it. Like I have no problems with.
Wow. No, I'm very competitive when it comes to that kind of stuff because I don't like to think that I can't do something because of my weight. So I push myself sometimes too hard, but I've gotten, the longer I'm in it again, the more I know what my body can do and what it can't do, the more I know how much weight on the bar is good for me for certain movements. So some of that comes with experience too.
Yeah. So, but that makes it cool for people who are super athletes. They'll still be able to push themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And people who aren't like us, like we are still getting a really hard workout as well. Mm-hmm. So both ends of the spectrum can fit in that workout. It's very customizable, even if it's in a gym with other people.
And when I say CrossFit is very specific for a certain type of person, I mean certain type of people's personality.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people,
you are super competitive and you're working out with other people, and they give you like a specific goal that you're trying to reach. It's like good for you because it pushes you to work harder. But for me, like I don't really care. So like I'm
like
just competing.
Camaraderie.
Right, I'm competing against myself. So I don't really care if you're over there doing 10 sets and I can only get 5. Like, okay, you know what I mean? So like individual stuff for me is like yoga or running that you do by yourself is like more my speed. So that's what she means by like, for a certain type of person. Everybody could do CrossFit, but you might all not like CrossFit.
Obviously, I'm not in peak athletic shape right now. I am pretty strong for like for a girl.
Yeah.
But I am not that athletic, and CrossFit has, like, my gym has taken me in, and everybody's so positive. There are a lot of people there who are really amazing athletes, but they don't like let you feel bad
But then there
about
are
it.
also
You're not
people
embarrassed.
who are
Yeah.
overweight, like
There's
you,
also people
or
losing
older
weight.
people, you know what I mean, who
Yeah.
are getting back into working out, so they're not in their prime, you know,
So
but it doesn't
that's
matter.
why I really love workout and why I wanted you to try it. But I knew from the start that you probably...
Yeah. I mean, like, throughout my life, I've done high-intensity interval training before and knew that it wasn't my favorite already. So I was kind of going into it with a bias. But it actually wasn't, like, as horrible as I thought it was. Like, it wasn't as crazy hard as I thought. Like, you know, you watch those CrossFit videos of people, like, throwing weights around and, like, just being nuts. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you, like, in my head, I think maybe in a lot of other people's head who haven't tried it, think about CrossFit. But when I went, it was just, like, a normal gym session. So it wasn't, like, some crazy, awful, like, coach, like, yelling in your face and, like, making you throw weights around.
Oh, my God.
Like, but
I never had a coach yell at me. Never.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad. So, like, would I ever go back to CrossFit? I mean, maybe if somebody invited me and, like, it was free. But, like, I don't know if I want to, like, pay for a subscription to keep going. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't love it as much. But it's not that bad. And like I said, I think, you know, a lot of people maybe would like it if you like being, like, super sore and stuff and doing, like, weightlifting all the time. Which is
I'm not super sore. You are sore when you first start going. That's just guaranteed. But now that I know my body better, I'm not as sore every time.
Yeah. And I also, like, I didn't do a lot of high intensity training either because I would be so tired afterwards. But actually, like, since I've been taking vitamins and eating well, I wasn't exhausted after.
I forgot to take my vitamins.
But I wasn't exhausted after those 3 sessions. Like, I could go home and still function. And so, and that kind of leads me into my next part is, like, I want to start running again. And I think I am, like, at the track at school. Like, I can just run after school. And so I think I'm going to start that again. And my nutritionist even approved me to start the last time we went, I think. She said that I could start doing running again. She thinks that, like, you know, my energy level is good enough for me to start. Yeah. And I think so, because I kind of tested it with CrossFit, like, doing that high intensity workout and seeing my energy level afterward, and it was fine.
That's good.
So, yeah, I think I'll be good to start running. And then, you know, I can put yoga in there if I want to every now and then, because I haven't really been doing yoga that much either. Yeah. Kind of just been doing CrossFit and then, like, after school practice, and then, like, that's it.
Yeah, you got to get back to it.
Yeah.
I encourage anybody to go out there and try it. Most gyms will have a free session, or at least one free session.
Trial, yeah.
Because it is a different scenario, so you want to see what it's like before you really invest in it. So go check it out if you're interested in something like that for yourself.
Yeah, and find a local gym. That's a good way to find friends too. You know, people that are local in your area, and be friends at the gym, and then meet outside the gym, you know? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our video. Please give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Oh, I also wanted to say that I will at some point be making a video going, like, kind of in depth about CrossFit and my experience with it. I have a lot of footage of myself doing workouts, and I want to also kind of make that a beginning gauge of where I am, and then show footage afterwards of, like, how I improve on certain movements and stuff. So I'll be doing my best to kind of record my workouts when possible, so that I can have that documented and see my improvement physically too.
Sounds cool.
So,
see you later. Bye.
I can't whistle.